Départ. Allez, en route vers le Morny, peut-être.
Parti pour ce prix de Cabourg, Jockey Club de Turquie, sans le 5 Macro, remboursé au dernier moment. Un départ un peu hésitant de Rubisday, le numéro 6, avec sur la ligne de tête High Molly, le numéro 3, Kazakh bleu et rouge, avec à la corde Last Bear Behind. À l'extérieur, la Kazakh vert et rose du 2, B52. Dans leur sillage en bleu et blanc, c'est Ponte Vespucci, le numéro 7, avec l'Allemande Chica Loca en noir et rose, devant l'invaincu Dabirsim, qui vient ensuite devant en queue du peloton Rubisday, qui a recollé à ses adversaires.
Et toujours le numéro 3, High Molly, qui a le meilleur, avec à son extérieur le numéro 2 B52, alors qu'ils sont déjà à mi-parcours. Ponte Vespucci, la favorite Kazakh blanche, venant ensuite en 3e position, accompagnée à la corde par Bear Behind, qui est en 4e position. Dabirsim, Kazakh grise, est pour l'instant en 5e position, avec l'allemande Chica Loca, Kazakh noir et rose, qui vient encore devant Rubisday, alors qu'il reste encore environ 350 mètres à parcourir.
Avec B52 et Seb Sanders qui prennent le meilleur sur High Molly, qui se défend bien. Ponte Vespucci se décale vers l'extérieur, devant la Kazakh beige de Dabirsim, avec tout à l'extérieur le 6, Rubisday, qui a du mal à progresser, au contraire de B52 qui est le meilleur à 100 mètres du but et qui va vers la victoire, même si Dabirsim finit fort à l'extérieur avec B52, Dabirsim qui reste invaincu. 3 courses, 3 victoires pour Dabirsim devant le de B52, 3e place à l'extérieur peut-être pour Chica Loca, devant côté corde Ponte Vespucci.
Dabirsim, à l'image de Désert Blanc dans la précédente, qui demeure invaincu. C'était sa 3e sortie publique. Il s'impose. Il a su donner un dernier coup de rein décisif.
Pretty good break, although So Fast was not so fast jumping out of the stalls. Frederick Engels and Family One. Family One, the orange. Frederick Engels, close behind them. Vladimir races in 3rd with Gatepost just in front. So Fast has made up the ground but still at the rear of the field, and then comes Don't Touch, the purple cup at the back. But Family One seeking to make all. Frederick Engels just nicely settled a couple of lengths behind. On the inside, pale blue sleeves of Vladimir. Towards the outside, you've got Gatepost. Dabirsim tucked in behind those. So Far is Fast is still last of all as they come down out of the halfway point, 500 metres. Family One from Dabirsim, Gatepost. Dabirsim making ground towards the stand side. Gatepost on the outside. Here comes So Fast being asked to quicken up by Olivier Pellier, but it's still Family One with Frederick Engels. He's coming to put down a challenge as they come into the last 150 yards, but it's Dabirsim with the advantage now. Dabirsim and Frankie Dettori coming to the last 70 metres. Dabirsim strides away from Family One. Dabirsim from Family One. So Fast is 3rd. In 4th place is Vladimir. Frederick appointment, Frederick Engels though.
Well, the French thought this was their year for the Prix Morny, and indeed it was, and it was in absolutely fabulous style. Dabirsim sat chilly off the pace with Frankie and just breezed through, and once this horse had taken the lead, there was never any doubt that he wouldn't stretch his winning sequence to 4 involved thereafter. But
every chance, no excuses.
No excuses. Family One, though, kept on very well, didn't he? Well, he hadn't been leading in his earlier races, but they decided this time let's put the pace to the race, and he travelled nicely. It's just he had no answer whatsoever to the fellow Frenchman.
And ridden it 3 times, lost the run. Having said that, I think he certainly have won on it. It's won so easily. That wasn't the Frankie factor that won that, was it?
No, it wasn't, but Frankie is very good in these. I mean, he's so much experience of these really big races, hasn't he? I mean,
that's
Group 1
true.
races.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's won more than pretty well anyone. I can't think of many jockeys in the world that have won more Group 1 or Grade 1 races than him. So, you know.
Away they go. So Salier, one of the quickest away, and American Devil on the rails. The 2 green colours are the leaders, but Salier goes into the lead. American Devil 2 lengths back in 2nd. Veneto similar distance back 3rd. Pretty good pace on, I think, here, William. Don't you agree?
Yes, I'm just thinking if those Wertheimer colours again are slightly been seen pulling slightly hard with Pellier on board. Maybe a bit more settled than the filly in the previous race, but yes, a bit of a pace on up front.
Well, they're coming down to a point 700 metres from home. Second winning post, remember. Salieu has opened up a big lead over American Devil. A couple of lengths back to Veneto, who races in third. Fort Bastion, one off the rails, is followed by Mac Rowe, and just behind those and on the inside rail is So Fast. So they race down now to a point about 400 metres from home, and this horse has gone absolutely clear. It's Salieu, a long, long way clear, 4 or 5 lengths clear of American Devil. I think he's nicked it, but they've still got a couple of hundred metres to race. Salieu still got a 5-length advantage over American Devil. So Fast finishing very fast with Veneto in third as they go up towards the line. Salieu being passed on the inside by Veneto, or Dabirsim, I beg your pardon, got it wrong, Dabirsim, who didn't get a call in the race. That's my error, for which I apologise. Dabirsim, hardly saw him in the race, but a marvellous run up the rails and nicked the race from Salieu. So he maintains this unbeaten record, 5 successes.
He's come from last. Frankie didn't seem too worried, the rest of us were, because and he would have thought he might be.
He was quite content to stay where he was, wasn't he? And as So Fast just hung slightly left, that opened up a gap for Frankie to push Dabirsim through and come and just mug Salieu. And actually, I think
takes over from Frankie Dettori. Here we go. Is he as good at 3 as he was at 2?
Over 1,600 metres, including Dabirsim, who's just held up in 4th place under Christos Soumillon. 5 out of 5 as a 2-year-old, including 2 Group 1s. So Fast leads them, with Vanilla Keo on the outside in second, the only one not entered into the early classics. Back in 3rd place, Historic Find. Dabirsim settled in 4th place, taking a little bit of a keen hold there under Christos Soumillon. Keen to get on with things. Coupe de Theatre is behind those, with Dragon Pulse on the inside under Gregory Benoit. As they make the first turn, and it's So Fast, Olivier Pellier, the Timer Brother colours, out in front from Vanilla Keo in second position alongside. Historic Find and Maxine Gaon is in 3rd place. Dabirsim is in 4th, still on a tight rein. Back in 5th place there is Dragon Pulse, and on the outside of Dragon Pulse is Coupe de Theatre, Ronan Thomas, as they swing into this turn, and it is So Fast still out in front. Vanilla Keo on its outside, keeping him company in second position. Historic Find in a little bit of a pocket. Dabirsim in 4th place, ready to be unleashed. Then the back to a Dragon Pulse and also Coupe de Theatre as they swing towards the home straight, about 3 furlongs, 600 metres to go, and it's So Fast still showing out in front from Vanilla Keo. Historic Find now sort of ridden along in 3rd place. What's Dabirsim got left? Christos Soumillon certainly poised to pound. He's in 4th at the moment as So Fast under Olivier Pellier is trying to hang on to this lead, but Dabirsim is cruising up alongside Christos Soumillon. Takes a look round to his right, he takes a look to his left, another to his left, another to his right. There's nothing coming out the pack apart from Dragon Pulse, is closing with every stride, but it's Dabirsim now has to get to work. Dragon Pulse trying down a challenge. Dragon Pulse and Dabirsim, it's close. So Fast is back in 3rd, that's mightily close. Dragon Pulse and Dabirsim. Christos Soumillon was oozing confidence, but Gregory Benoit and Dragon Pulse may well have got it on the line.
But it's a disappointment to see him beat, I can say that, but I wouldn't rule him out of going on to further Group 1 success after this, because his talent is still there. The question is, what's the best distance for his talent? The one thing we know is Dragon Pulse was no superstar as a 2-year-old, but he wasn't a bad horse, Dragon Pulse. Chased home power in the Group 1.
Dragon Pulse and Veneto are the last 2 to go in. Stand by, we'll have some action now. Coupe de Ville dwelt as the stalls opened. Veneto on the inside is quickly sent on. Veneto from Amaron in the quartered colours. Here comes Volt, and Volt with the blinkers comes to dispute it with Veneto. So they settle down with Beauvoir, the purple cap, in second. Nutella on the wide outside. Lucayan in the green. And looking back for the favourite is not up on the pace at this moment at all. He's tucked in mid-division on the inside in 6th place. So Veneto leads from Volt. Just a fair gallop. And after these comes Amaron, 2 lengths back in 3rd. Beauvoir in 4. Dabirsim in 5. Lucayan in 6. Coupe de Ville 7. Nutella 8. And then after these comes Dragon Pulse right towards the rear of the field, racing together with Tell War. So it's still Veneto setting a fair old gallop as they race down towards a turn into the straight. 500 or so metres to go. Veneto leads by 2 lengths. Volt is second, a gap of 2 after that to Amaron, who's in third. Then on the wide outside comes Beauvoir and Gregorian in the extreme right, dark green, coming with a run. But it's still Veneto with the advantage. Dabirsim is under some serious pressure towards the inside. Veneto has the advantage. Here comes towards inside is Lucayan, and as they come down towards the line, making a run on the inside is Amaron. But it's Veneto still with the advantage. Amaron finishing fast. Dabirsim is right there on the outside, but he isn't going to get there because Lucayan's going to be in front of him, and Lucayan is the one that comes to win the Poule de Say. Lucayan then the winner as they ran past the post. All runners in a heap there, but it's Lucayan, Stéphane Pasquier and Francois Rowe who ran out the winner. Dabirsim, I think, probably finished second if you look at that one. And in third place was Amaron. Close behind is Gregorian on the outside in 4. And on the inside of that one looks like Beauvoir, I think it was, and Coupe de Ville, but they finished all in a heap. Funny race when they finish in a heap like that.
Absolutely, Robin, and the reputation this race is getting for producing shocks, well, it's happened again. Not nearly as big a shock as it might have been a furlong out when Veneto, the pacemaker for Dabirsim, looked as though he might beat the whole lot. That would have been a real shock. As it is, we have a bit of a shock. Lucayan, trained in the southwest of France by Francois Rowe, who has such a good record in the Pouliche, has grabbed this big prize with a sensational late surge, but about 4 horses actually finished very close up, and Dabirsim basically got going too late. Dabirsim, Soumillon's throwing the kitchen sink at him there, but he's not closing fast enough. Let's have a look at it.